$800 plus $1,132 plus $1,200 plus $1,400 for the low-income and fixed-income beneficiaries of Social Security, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivors, SSI, VA, and RRB. I have all the details and what you need to know right here in this video, so let's get right into it. All right, now this is a really good and comprehensive list of all the different pieces of legislation, new bills, packages, reform, amendments, and all kinds of different things that are out there right now for the low income and those fixed income beneficiaries I just mentioned a few seconds ago. Now, this is actually a really good question that I've seen popping up down in the comments section a few times here over the last few weeks, where some of you are reaching out saying, you know, you're coming out every single day talking about these new bills, legislation, what's being introduced, all of this stuff that is coming out every single day, but can you break it down and let us know how this actually pertains to the low income and fixed income and what is in it for us? These are some really good questions, and that's exactly what I want to do right here in this video, is I want to break it down and let you know what is actually out there and what has the highest possibility or probability of actually happening for the low income and, again, those fixed income beneficiaries I just mentioned a few seconds ago. So, really good question. Let's get into it and discuss all the details. But really fast before we do, thank you so much for joining me. If you're new here or if you haven't done so yet, please make sure to subscribe by hitting that button right down below the video. I'm here for you each and every day as your one and only daily advocate, doing all this research, breaking it all down into these short videos so that you can stay updated with everything as it pertains to money, benefits, raises to benefits, reform, new bills, legislation, checks, stimulus, programs, anything else that may be coming up right now. Of course, I want to break it down for you in these videos, let you know what's available and what has the highest probability of actually happening and when it's actually going to happen for anybody right now who is low income or fixed income. So again, thanks so much for joining me. I truly do appreciate it. There's a lot going on right now, so make sure to subscribe down below so you don't miss any videos going forward, and I'll continue to be here for you right by your side every single day, helping you out in any way that I possibly can, as that is my dedication and commitment to you and this community. All right, thanks again. Let's jump into it and run through all of these different numbers here. All right, so like I said, these are some really good questions here, and I want to talk through all the details about this. So there's many different things going on right now. So what I'm going to be talking about in this video is not everything, okay? But however, I want to break it down with these few pieces of legislation or these bills that are out there right now that I do think have probably the highest probability of happening for the low income and fixed income. But don't get me wrong, there's about 70 other bills out there right now that are on the table as well, and that could also bring some pretty cool things for the low income and fixed income. But these are the ones that I want to break it down for you in this video. All right, so I'm not going to go into a ton of detail on each of these just because I want to make this video kind of as short as possible, kind of comprehensive. So let's kind of buzz through these one at a time. All right, so $800. Now, this is actually in reference to a potential $800 one-time prepaid debit card for about 63 million Medicare beneficiaries as a result of Medicare for All or Medicare expansion. Remember, we've talked about this a number of times here, probably over the last 8 months or so. This is something that senior Senate Democrats came out with, and they wanted to send out a one-time $800 card for about 63 million beneficiaries of Medicare. Again, this is out of Medicare expansion, as in adding hearing, dental, and vision to the plan. And this $800 card would be a card that you could go out and spend because they're not actually adding dental coverage into the plan. So that's where the $800 is coming from. And there's been a lot of talk recently about, once again, Medicare for All or Medicare expansion and how they want to get something like that done relatively soon. So again, I'll keep you posted on that as I do get more details. Next, $1,132 each and every month. What does this number represent and why is it significant? Here's the thing. This is the federal poverty line on a monthly basis. Now, we've seen a number of different proposals coming out recently where they want to raise benefits up to the federal poverty line. Well, as of right now, it's $1,132 every single month. That'd be a pretty big raise for a lot of people. Now, with everything going on right now and inflation running hot, everything else that continues to come up, they're continuing to come out with these new pieces of legislation and moving forward with the current legislation that's been out there for a while, which is to raise these benefits up to 100% of the federal poverty line. Again, $1,132 each and every month. There's a variety of different things that would do this, or there's even some other bills like Social Security 2100. There's other packages like the President's Plan. There's all kinds of different things where they want to raise benefits even to 125% of the federal poverty line, which would actually be a little over $1,400 every single month. So anyway, there's another one out there. Now, this would be all-encompassing across Social Security, retirement benefits, SSDI. This would be SSI, all kinds of different things depending on which bills we're actually looking at. So that's another pretty good one out there right now. And again, just like so many things, we're waiting for Congress to act, and we're waiting for Congress to push this thing through, because that's kind of where a lot of these things are sitting right now, is in Congress. It almost seems like they're kind of afraid to kind of move forward with anything. Has anybody else noticed that? That's what I'm noticing with as I watch Congress kind of like talk about all these different things. It seems like they're almost afraid to start moving forward, right? They come forward and they have these great ideas, and then it just sits there. And it's like, what are you doing? Are you going to move forward with it? Are you not? Are you going to just completely discard the idea? Like, what's the plan here, right? So anyway, that's kind of what I've been noticing with Congress. It's almost like they don't have any confidence that anything is going to pass. So it's like they just stop right there. Oh, that's it. Let's give up. Well, I don't know about you, but I've noticed in my life, giving up never results in any victories of any kind, right? You never win by giving up. I don't know. That's what I've experienced in my life. But anyway, sorry, I digress for just a second. All right, so let's keep going here and talk about the $1,200. Now, again, this number could be adjusted a little bit, but let me tell you the details about this. Now, this is out of that proposal that came out of a Democratic representative who happens to be one of the progressives, Ilhan Omar, to send out a nationwide guaranteed basic income program of $1,200 for every person with an income under $75,000. On an ongoing monthly basis. Now, that's why I said is this number could be adjusted. To me, this number seems a little bit steep. Just being real with you right now. An ongoing monthly check program, like a guaranteed basic income program, seems very realistic to me. But at the same time, I don't know if it's going to be $1,200. That seems a little bit high. I could see something more along the lines of $500, $600, maybe $700, maybe even smaller than that, maybe $300, something like that. But I do foresee a guaranteed basic income program on a monthly basis on a nationwide scale. But $1,200 seems pretty high. But again, maybe they make it very highly focused, and maybe it goes out to a smaller group of people for a higher amount. That'd be great too, right? Because all these programs are always focused on the low income and the fixed income. So, of course, as I do get more details on that one, of course, I'll bring that out to you as well. Next, let's quickly talk about $1,400, and this is in regards to a fourth stimulus check. Again, with all the stuff going on right now, I don't need to get into the list. The list is very, very long with everything going on right now, but all signs continue to point toward, all evidence continues to point toward, Americans need extra money right now, right? And that can be done very easily, very quickly, and very efficiently with the distribution of another $1,400 stimulus check. This is something we've talked about for a number of months now, but again, in the event that they do send out another one, I do think that a $1,400 number for a one-time lump sum check would probably be pretty, maybe appetizing for some people, just because this is what the president did last time in early 2021. So easily they could do another one of these and make it very highly focused. And basically, with all the evidence and everything that I've been seeing coming out recently, it seems that would be, kind of realistic at this point, simply because the reports that are coming out literally every single day continue to show the low income, the fixed income, these people are falling behind. People are floating balances on credit cards because they don't have enough money right now. And gas prices are through the roof. Rents are rising dramatically. Interest rates on mortgages, personal loans, lines of credit, credit cards, all kinds of stuff like this continue to rise. It's getting more expensive to live is basically what it comes down to. Basically everything that we are doing, food, shelter, gas, everything. Pretty soon they're going to start charging us for every breath that we take. Who knows? I mean, seriously, it is getting so expensive right now, and all the signs are pointing to exactly that. So, as I've talked about before, a highly focused check is very highly likely. But again, at the same time, we still need to wait for them to come out and actually announce something more definitive than just, chatter about this at this point. But as I do get those details, of course, I'll be right back here for you, breaking it all down, letting you know what is actually going on. So anyway, these are just a small handful of the different pieces that are out there right now. Again, there's a lot more than this out there. But again, I just want to keep you posted with what is out there. And Some of those that are actually seeming a little bit realistic at this point. Now, again, I could get into it and talk about 70 other programs that are out there right now, all these other bills, pieces of legislation, all kinds of different things that continue to show up and, that continue to be introduced. But are these very promising? Well, some of them look pretty good, but at the end of the day, they're not all the best, right? These are some of those that I wanted to kind of lay out for you in this video, just to let you know that, hey, these actually are looking pretty good. And of course, it's all up to Congress at this point, as it is with virtually everything else. Anyway, I'll keep you posted as I do get more details on any of this, so please make sure to subscribe down below if you haven't done so yet. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and go back and check out some of the thousands of videos here on the channel so I can keep you updated with everything going on right here, right now. So again, thanks so much. Enjoy your day. Until next time, have a good one, and I'll catch you again later in the next